Welcome back to Kevin Langue 2, baby. That was so ass. I can't imagine.
Last one, you got it. Come on.
Welcome back to Kevin Langue 2, baby. We got the boys back for another one, and today we're doing Guess the Liar. If y'all can do me a favor, go follow James on IG. We're gonna pop it right here. He came out today, saved a month's worth of content damn near, so show him some love. And also tell him he's cool score. He's still trying to figure out how cool he is.
Yeah, like I know I'm cool, I just don't know like how cool, you know? So.
But for this video, we're doing Guess the Liar. Here's how this works. Zane has 4 cards. For KL2, we got cards now on KL2, guys. The budget.
I made those myself.
He made those himself.
Laminated and it feels so good.
Truths and lie, okay? Zane will shuffle the cards and hand them out. Each of us will grab our card, see if we're truthers or liars. Zane will then give us a prompt, like, tell me about your first day of school. The truthers will tell the true story, and the liar has to, on the spot, make up a full fake story. From there, we have to discuss amongst ourselves and figure out which one of us is lying. If the liar can sway people, he'll get 2 points per person he sways. If the truthers call out the liar, they each get a point. But I'm saying y'all are always like improving and stuff.
I don't know. You've been doing this for 2 years now. You're going to tell me that you're not a good improver now?
And I'm pretty sure you lied to my face before.
I know you've lied to me.
I'm just kidding. Oh. This is also my last video on the Kevin Langue channel.
We'll start with Aaron. What was your most recent experience with the cops like?
This is actually really crazy. So probably about not even 3 weeks ago.
Lying ass. Bro, I don't believe it.
You know what's really insane about this? You know what's really insane about this, and I want you guys to know also, I am telling the complete and total truth. I can't even get support. So literally about 3 weeks ago, I had a friend in my car that just smoked a super
Cap,
joint.
you don't have
You don't have friends.
friends. You don't have friends. You don't have a car.
I had a friend that just smoked a quick joint in my car. Wasn't that big of a deal. I had just gotten, so my stickers were late to come. It was like a whole situation. Long story short, cops pulled me over, smelled. I didn't get out of the car and they searched my car. It's literally 3 weeks ago.
That was it?
Nothing actually ended up happening from it also, but it was like a whole
Cap, bro, cap. Did the cops smell the something would come out? They wouldn't just be like, okay, you're good to go.
Well, it was a DUI checkpoint.
And they checked everyone?
Well, so they let some cars go, and then some cars they let pass. That's the part that's random.
And they were checking for
Too many details.
He's doing his audition for Unstable right
I'm just telling you what happened.
And then they smelled it and let you go.
Give us 60 seconds.
They smelled it, they just looked around the car and they let me go because there was nothing there.
And they let you go.
Because there was nothing in there.
But the
Just a smell.
All right, Herm, you're up.
All right, literally this just happened to me. I was riding on a scooter in Westlake, and I was riding up the hills really late, and I ran the light thinking that nobody was gonna do anything because it's 3 a.m. in the morning.
And you're on a scooter.
And I'm on a scooter.
I believe this makes sense.
I run the light, I get across the street. Now, when I ran the light, the police was on the left of me, but I didn't think they was gonna pull me over because I was on a scooter. Okay. Got across the light, they hit the lights, pulled me over, said it on a loudspeaker, please pull the scooter over. I had to pull over, I tried to get away, but it wasn't going faster than So I pulled over to the side and I was there and they gave me a ticket.
They give you a ticket?
Yeah, for running a light on the scooter.
How much was the ticket?
I never paid it.
That sounds on brand. But my whole thing is my whole thing is, it sounds pretty believable. My whole thing is though, I've ridden so many scooters and I just don't see people really tripping about that kind of
And for the cops to pull you over and give you a ticket?
Have you ever ran a light?
I would imagine so, at some point. I couldn't tell you on the top of my head.
But whenever I'm in the car, I see people on bikes and scooters not stopping at stop signs.
Especially bikes, but I feel like it's treated the same
But
thing.
think about if you look at an officer when the light is red and still say, fuck it, I'm going.
You think he's not going? But then why would you do that?
I don't see Herm looking at an officer in the eyes.
Oh, all the time. I'm a rebel.
You look officers in the eye all the time.
And then ran the red light. I said I'm on a scooter.
Come on, bro.
I said I'm on a scooter.
Okay, mine is true. I mean, I've already even said this story, so you'll know I'm telling the truth. But I was on my balcony, 4 or 5 cop cars pulled up. I know what was going on. I go downstairs to see what it is, but I was nervous because I'm African American. I get down there and I was too scared to ask the cop what was going on. The DoorDash walked across the street, I grab my food. There's still 4 or 5 cop cars, just sirens on in front of my building, and there's something going on in the corner. And I was so nervous. I was like, "So what's going on over here?" And the cop is like, "Nothing." He's like, "It's just a traffic stop." And I just go, "There's a lot of cars for a traffic stop." And the cop kind of looked at me, and I was like, "You have a great day." And I just went back inside my building.
So you just wanted to fuck with the police just to fuck with them?
I just was curious as to what was going on in front of my building.
If a person were hypothetically to lie, wouldn't it maybe be a light story? So it kind of goes like a little bit off the rail.
You know what I think you're doing? I think you're trying to beard off me because you're the f***ing liar.
Oh, hey man, I'm just
Projecting.
He's projecting, bro. I'm telling you, that's what it's not even that big of a deal. But I also don't interact. I'm not like Herm. I'm not looking at cops dead in the fucking eyes. Talking about, red light? I haven't thinking about. I had to get my DoorDash. That's why I went downstairs. I didn't want to go downstairs, but I had to get my DoorDash.
All right, time.
He was just nosy.
He's not too. So I'm at the smoke shop, and I had just smoked in my car.
Cap.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not cap.
Buying time right now. Look.
I'm not gonna, hey, when I pulled up on James,
The cops pulled me over by a smoke shop, and I had just smoked, but I wasn't smoking at the time, and so then I spent like 15 minutes with them, letting them know, yes, I smoked, but it wasn't recent. But I be smoking in here all the time, so it probably smells more recent than it was. And then they gave me a whole lecture about how you're not supposed to smoke and drive. Of course, checked for my license registration, gave them all that, and then they let me go.
he a rich black. I believe the cops. I believe the cops was like, hey, don't do this anymore.
I'm talking
He got to go, but Herm running a red light. He got a ticket.
Get your broke ass off this scooter.
Black man getting pulled over in a Range Rover, or black man getting pulled over in a scooter?
I'm telling you.
It's a different treatment. It's a different treatment.
I'm trying to find holes, but
Same, but I don't know.
Time. So now you guys each have to vote.
I'm going Aaron, bro. I don't think that DUI thing don't make no sense.
that's crazy.
It's
I'm gonna tell you
back.
right now,
It's back.
we turn over these cars.
Let me tell you something. It don't matter what you say. Go ahead. Everybody's story has like a trueness to their character. Herm looking at the cop dead in the eyes, running a red light. This motherfucker getting high in his car. There's nothing Aaron-ish.
It was
about
a
your
D.
story.
It was literally a
DUI. Out of here, bro.
All right, what's your vote?
Herm, I can't wrap my mind around a black dude who stares cops in the eyes.
That's what I'm saying.
You're voting Aaron. Who are you voting?
I'm voting Aaron.
Okay, who are you voting?
I'm gonna lose points.
You should write it down.
I think he only said scooter because he's literally dressed as a lime scooter today.
Aaron, the game's over.
You was gonna hold that joke, which makes it even worse.
1, 2, 3, flip.
Yes! Yes! nigga!
You actually believe he, James?
I got so hyped for no reason.
All right, so we'll start with Herm this time. The most trouble you ever got in school.
Okay, I was in home ec class, and
In 1979,
1979, I was in home ec, and I could thoroughly remember.
and he calls me OG. Home ec? What?
I could thoroughly remember one of the teachers getting mad because I was making too much noise, and she had a lisp. Her name was Miss Crasps.
What?
Miss Crasps. So I started saying her name real loud, but I had a lisp too, so she started saying my name. A little small one. Oh, that's fine. Yep.
A small one.
Yeah, so anyway, we was going back and forth, and then she said something to me real smart. And so I started a chocolate fight because we was making cake, so I started throwing chocolate around the class.
What grade of school were you in?
I was probably in, this is high school, so I was probably in like 11th or 12th grade.
What?
All his stories sound like jokes that haven't been figured out.
Material.
Yeah, where it's like there's something there.
My life is a joke that hasn't been figured out.
10 seconds.
So you're in 11th grade, you're throwing chocolate around, and you got, what was the punishment?
What was the punishment?
Saturday morning detention for a month.
So the Breakfast Club?
Literally.
That's why.
Right, chocolate, then breakfast club.
All right, time.
It's always like a B movie. All his stories are like some weird B Lifetime movie that doesn't feel right.
I want to preface by saying I didn't get in a lot of trouble in school because my parents were pretty strict. But I did get in a fight. I had moved to West Virginia, Yeah, I didn't know how West Virginia was
Born and raised.
not the most,
On the
you know.
playground.
And this kid called me the N-word in the hallway, and I was like, what the f you say? And he just hit me, and I just fell. And then the principal, a teacher came out, and she was like, "What are you guys doing?" And they picked us up, and we both got detention for fighting. But I didn't fight. I just got hit.
Was Jesse Jackson or Al Sharpton or anybody called after this hate crime?
Brother, he killed him and then called him. I'm so confused.
I mean, I also didn't say anything. I didn't like say what happened.
He called you a nigga and then stole you.
And you're like, I can never speak of this again.
I can never speak of this again.
It'll be our secret.
You don't strike me as that type. Now, maybe when you first got here, you might not.
I was talking like this from Africa.
But my African brothers don't let nobody put they not a turn your cheek type of.
Bro, my parents were in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
I was in West Virginia. 3 flight connections away, 16 hours. Like, my closest family member was my uncle in Columbus, 2 hours away. I'm in the 11th grade.
Do you know what the part is? If you are lying, that sounded real believable.
It's elementary school, either 5th. No, I think it's 5th grade. I drew a lot. I used to do doodles, and for some reason, I just felt like drawing titties that day. Okay. So I was.
And all my stories sound crazy.
So I'm drawing titties in one of the breasts.
That's a crazy
and right, and then one of my friends, I thought, takes the picture and shows it to everybody, and I'm afraid of getting in trouble. So I run out of the entire campus onto the street like I was gonna run away. But I was in 5th grade and I was still a little scared. So I went like a block. And then I was like, I don't know where to go from here.
What elementary school did you go to?
Is it time for the questions yet?
No, it's not. Oh, you're right.
Easy, district attorney. The punishment was my dad gave me a whooping with a piece of wood, so that wasn't fun.
A wooden piece of wood. A wooden piece of wood.
A wooden piece of wood, because they got other pieces of wood that are.
They got metal pieces of wood. Out of all your school years,
I'm a good kid. I wasn't fighting. I just was drawing breastises.
You ain't smoked none of these schools?
No, that started
in the 5th grade?
I don't know, people start early.
Who's people?
I started when I was 13.
No, you do look like a high school dealer.
I just started.
Wait, hold on. He's distracted.
I'm not distracting. It's a simple story. That's the most I got because I'm in 5th grade and I ran out of, and I didn't get in trouble with the school. I got in trouble with my family.
I'm just curious how good that drawing was. Based on the Pictionary, there's no way it was good.
Based on last
Missing a nipple.
All right, so I would go to private school during the years, and then during the summers, my mom would send me to like summer school in the hood because they would give you $100 for going to summer school in Kansas City. And so I literally it was like a wild experience, but it was awesome at the same time. Shout out to Leah Talbert, one of the best
Bro,
experiences
this
ever.
is a script he's writing.
Oh, God.
I literally one summer got in trouble because I was with a bunch of kids at a table and the teacher was talking and I asked all of the kids if they would ever get their stroke game from the teacher stopped the lesson and overheard what I said and said, go to the principal's office right now. And I had to repeat back to the principal what I literally had said.
They was about to give your mom that $100. They was like, listen, take this mother back. How you corrupting public school kids? That's
Right, you wait till the summertime to ask the kids in the hood where you get your stroke game from.
Also, side question, why are you curious about other people's stroke games?
I think I was just trying to seem cool a little bit because I was just like,
I can actually believe this story because this sounds on brand for Aaron.
What was the punishment?
nothing. Like it was summer school, so she was like, just don't say that again.
Now you
That
get
you sent you
$70. We're gonna dock you $20 off your 100.
His mom was pissed.
Come on, man. We needed that 100.
That's a weird thing to ask to a group of kids you only see in the summer. You don't think so?
He's thinking like, this is gonna make me cool, man.
Yeah. They probably gonna think I'm
Your story is the most questionable, but it may not be a lie. You know? Yeah.
liar? Yeah. I think it was Kevin.
Okay.
I got Kevin.
I don't know.
Kevin just made up a race documentary scene.
I was on the floor.
Yeah.
Hey, Jesse Smollett. They tried to kill me. They tried to kill me. Yeah. I went the Subway. You know how hard it was? You know why it was hard? Because I have so many good stories.
We know you too well. We know you would have fought back.
Yeah.
Even as you described the first part of the story.
Also, if you know, he's never been in a fight.
Oh wow.
I've been in fights.
Come on.
Bro. This NDA is getting
It's like I used to throw rocks at the intruders.
Also, I want to tell my actual story real quick. It's really funny. The most I ever got into, I was selling mixtapes at my high school. Me and my friends at my boarding school.
That's very on
Why does the truth sound like a lie?
Yes, me and my friend Neil Patrick, when we were in the dorms, I produced the album, the mixtape. He rapped on it, and then in the hallway between classes, I was slinging CDs, and the assistant principal saw me and gave me detention for starting a small business.
If you would have told me that before you told me somebody punched you and called you, I would have believed it.
And this is some bull.
How'd your last breakup go down? Start.
Ooh, last breakup.
Cap.
I think this is done. I'm like that. That is the end of the video. What are the total points?
Aaron has 4, Herm has 3, Kevin has 2, James has 1.
I won, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, drop a like, subscribe. We're gonna be posting every single week on here. Shout out to James for being here for the last 3 weeks.
Gang, gang.
Come back, James.
Always compare the other guests to me.
I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Peace.